We've all seen the tension, the awkward silences, the side glances across the Brown family couch. But what if I told you the real reason one Sister Wives star keeps clashing with Janelle, Christine, and even Kody has been hidden for years? What if it's not about jealousy or drama, but something deeper, emotional betrayal, spiritual abandonment, and a heartbreak that never healed? Today, we're peeling back the curtain and revealing the truth. And once you hear it, you'll never look at Meri Brown the same way again.
It's been really hard, trying to just figure out life without her and what to do and how to do it.
Welcome back to my 2S Gossip channel. Meri Brown, the first wife who lost everything. Meri married Kody in 1990. She was the foundation of the Brown family and the only legal wife for decades. For a time, she believed she was building a kingdom of heaven, a spiritually fulfilling plural marriage. But that vision shattered when Janelle joined in 1993, then Christine in 1994.
She's laying this burden that she has at my feet about the struggle she has about what to do with Lizzie's Heritage Inn now that her mom's passed. And I'm like, well, here's a solution for you.
Meri was supposed to be the leader, but instead, she became the outsider. Meri once admitted, "I was excited to welcome Sister Wives, but I didn't know it would feel so lonely." The real pain wasn't just sharing a husband. It was watching her place slowly dissolve, and that pain never went away. While most of the drama focused on the wives, let's not forget the silent witnesses, the kids. Meri's strained relationships didn't just affect her. It sent shockwaves through the entire Brown household. Christine's kids often appeared more emotionally secure. Why? Because their mom was present.
Hey, I'm not mad anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not hurt anymore. So, that's real progress.
And joyful and open. Meri, on the other hand, struggled to emotionally connect, especially after her own pain grew heavier. Leon, formerly Mariah, is Meri's only child. Their relationship was also strained, especially during Meri's catfishing aftermath and Leon's transition journey. When adults in a family don't communicate well, the children learn to suppress, survive, or rebel. That's what we saw in the Brown family over the years, especially in how Garrison, Gabe, and even Leon pulled away. Meri versus Janelle.
Was kind of surprised.
The Cold War of Sister Wives.
I guess I'm still just in this.
Let's get into the longest running feud in the family. Meri and Janelle. Janelle was practical, private, and career-focused. Meri was emotional, sensitive, and possessive of Kody. Their living situation was a disaster. Sharing kitchens, parenting roles, and time with Kody led to constant unspoken tension. Janelle later said, "We weren't friends. We tolerated each other." The real issue? Janelle never validated Meri's emotional needs, and Meri never respected Janelle's need for space. They had clashing attachment styles. Meri needed connection, Janelle needed distance, and no one ever bridged that gap. Meri versus Christine, the battle for belonging. Christine was the light-hearted one, the motherly one. But from the start, Meri made her feel unwanted. Christine once said, "I felt judged. I felt like Meri looked down on me."
He and I actually had a conversation a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And he said to me,
Meri had already lost ground to Janelle. When Christine came in and bonded effortlessly with the kids and Kody, that hurt deeply. They clashed over parenting decisions, family outings, group communication, Christine's independence. Christine's popularity in the family deepened Meri's insecurity, and their unresolved resentment eventually turned into silence. The breaking point came when Christine said in season 15, "I don't trust her anymore." While most of the drama focused on the wives, let's not forget the silent witnesses, the kids. Meri's strained relationships didn't just affect her. It sent shockwaves through the entire Brown household. Christine's kids often appeared more emotionally secure. Why? Because their mom was present, joyful, and open. Meri, on the other hand, struggled to emotionally connect, especially after her own pain grew heavier. Leon, formerly Mariah, is Meri's only child. Their relationship was also strained, especially during Meri's catfishing aftermath and Leon's transition journey. When adults in a family don't communicate well, the children learn to suppress, survive, or rebel. That's what we saw in the Brown family over the years, especially in how Garrison, Gabe, and even Leon pulled away. Meri Kody. Love lost, trust shattered. Meri and Kody's relationship was once romantic, strong, spiritual. But infertility, emotional distance, and the infamous catfishing scandal broke everything. Kody publicly said, "There's nothing there. I haven't been in love with her in a long time." Meri, on the other hand, still wanted to fix it. She stayed, hoping loyalty would matter, but Kody shut the door. Kody chose not to try. Meri stayed just in case. Robyn became the emotional partner Meri once was. This is called ambiguous loss, grieving someone who's still alive. Meri was spiritually married to a man who had already emotionally divorced her. Why didn't Meri leave? Many fans ask, if Meri was that unhappy, why didn't she leave like Christine and Janelle did? Answer: because Meri was raised in a culture that values endurance and loyalty over emotional happiness. She believed in the spiritual covenant that her marriage wasn't just legal, but divinely chosen. Meri stayed because she hoped Kody would wake up. But Kody moved on without looking back. This is called hope trauma when someone stays because of what they wish might return, not what actually exists. I believe in commitment, even when it's hard. The real reason she clashes with everyone. Let's tie it all together. Meri's conflict isn't about jealousy, it's about emotional abandonment. She felt erased from the family she helped build. She stayed loyal while others left. She couldn't heal because no one gave her space to grieve. She clashed with Janelle because she never got emotional validation, Christine because she lost her sense of belonging, Kody because she refused to give up on a man who already gave up on her. She became the most isolated person in a family of togetherness. Meri's story is more than heartbreak. It's a reflection of so many women who feel unseen in their own families. The truth is, some people don't leave because they still see value in staying, even when love is gone. Meri didn't fail at marriage. She just stayed in a marriage that failed her. In the end, maybe it's not about who was right or wrong, but about who was brave enough to speak their truth. Christine did. Janelle did. Meri? She stayed until she finally realized silence was no longer strength. Emotional wrap-up. The lesson in Meri's pain. Meri's story is not just reality TV. It's a portrait of what happens when communication dies, when silence replaces empathy, when loyalty becomes punishment. She wasn't perfect. She made mistakes. But she was also left behind. And perhaps she was the first to believe in the dream and the last to let it die. Do you think Meri was misunderstood? Or did she become the villain in her own story? Let me know in the comments below. Like if this changed your view of Meri. Subscribe for deeper Sister Wives truths. Share if you know someone still watching Season 20. Next episode, we dive into Robyn's rumored fallout with Kody and how the perfect wife storyline might be falling apart.